Mary, I'm Cheryl. We spoke on the phone about coming and doing an interview. Nice to meet you. Is it okay if I come in?
Yes, indeed.
So as we talked about on the phone, my name is Cheryl and I'm here with the State Division of Aging Services. I'm working on a project called the National Core Indicators, Aging and Disabilities. It's called NCI AD for short. And we're interviewing people in the aging population to see how their services are working for them. This is a completely voluntary survey. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me today. It is also confidential, so nothing that you say to me today will ever be tied back to you. Your name doesn't appear in any reports, nothing is reported back to the state, and it will not affect your services in any way. There are also no right or wrong answers. Whatever you tell me, it's your answer, and your answer is what I'm looking for. So our conversation today should take maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and you can stop at any time if you would like. You can skip any questions you don't want to answer. It's completely fine. So would you be willing to talk with me today?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I would like to begin by talking about where you live. How long have you lived here?
3 years.
3 years? And in general, do you like where you're living right now?
Oh, yes.
Would you prefer to live somewhere else?
No. No.
Do you have friends or family who do not live with you who are involved in your life?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Can you see or talk to your friends and family who do not live with you when you want to?
Yes, I can. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the services and supports that you're receiving. We're not talking about medical services. We're talking about what is called long-term care services. That is services that will help you with your everyday life, such as homemaker services, transportation services, personal care, those types of services. Are you currently getting any of these paid services and supports? And I'm going to run through the list for you.
Oh.
So personal care assistance or personal care services,
Yes.
homemaker or chore services,
Yes.
companion services,
Yes.
healthcare, home services, or home health,
Yes.
home delivered meals. Do you have Meals on Wheels or anything like that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Congregate dining, is there a meal provided in the community? Or is there a dining hall here?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Adult day services, do you go anywhere during the day? Or?
Yes.
And transportation, do you have transportation?
Very good transportation.
Any other services that I didn't mention?
Personal care. Did you say that?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. How did you first find out about the services available to you?
My daughters looked into it and let me know what was available.
Okay. Do you have a case manager or care coordinator? Someone whose job it is to help set up and coordinate services with you?
No, I don't think so.
If you have a complaint about the services you are getting right now, do you know whom to call?
Yes. Yes, I do.
If your needs change and you need new or different types of services and supports, do you know whom to call to get that information?
Yes, I think I do. Yes.
These next few questions are about the level of control and choice you have over services and the people who provide them to you. Can you choose or change what kind of services you get and determine how often and when you get them?
Would you repeat that?
Yes, that's a long question. Can you choose or change what kind of services you get and how often and when you get them?
Yes, I can.
Can you choose or change who provides your services if you want to?
Yes, I believe I could.
Now let's talk about what your everyday life looks like. How much assistance with everyday activities do you generally need? Things like preparing meals, housework, shopping, or taking your medications. And I'll give you, is it a lot, some, none?
Some.
Okay. Do you always get enough assistance with your everyday activities when you need it?
Yes, I do.
How much assistance with self-care do you generally need? Things like bathing, dressing, going to the bathroom, eating, or moving around in your home?
Almost all of those.
Okay. Do you always get enough assistance for self-care when you need it?
Oh, yes, I do.
I would like to talk to you about people who may be helping you, like family members, personal care attendants, or personal assistants, other direct care workers, or anybody that really helps you, whether they're paid or unpaid. Is there anyone who helps you at home or in the community on a regular basis, at least once a week or so?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Who is the person that helps you the most often?
Well, we have what we call residence assistant,
Okay.
and they're the ones who help me the most.
Okay. Who else provides assistance for you when you need it?
My daughters, particularly,
Okay. And are they paid or unpaid? For that?
unpaid.
Unpaid. Okay. Do the people who are currently paid to help you change too often?
Yes. Yeah, they're always different.
Always
ones.
changing. Okay. Do the people who are paid to help you show up and leave when they're supposed to?
Yes, they do.
Do you feel that the people who are paid to help you treat you with respect?
Absolutely.
Do the people who are paid to help you do things the way you want them done?
Oh, yes.
I always think about folding towels. I like my towels folded a certain way, so I always think
The
about...
bed made a certain way.
Right, so that's what I always think about with that question. Do you feel safe around the people who are paid to help you?
Yes, I do.
Now we're going to talk about your environment. Many people make changes to their homes. For example, adding grab bars or ramps or bathroom modifications to make it easier for you to live at home. Do you have or need any of the following changes made to your home or an upgrade to the one that you have? So grab bars, either in the bathroom or elsewhere in the home?
They've been added.
They've been added, okay. And you don't need an upgrade on those?
No.
Any other bathroom modifications that you need or that you have?
That have been made or need to be made?
Yes, or do you need any made?
No, I don't.
How about a specialized bed?
No, I don't need it.
Okay. A ramp or stair lift, either inside or outside?
No.
Remote monitoring, do you have a system like a video or a computer camera or a radio that checks that you're okay?
No, we have pendants that we call.
Okay. All right. So that was my next question actually, is personal emergency response system, you can push that button and...
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are there any other home modifications that you have or that you need?
No, not at this time.
I'd like to ask you some personal questions about you, how you feel about your safety and security. Do you have an emergency plan in place? For example, do you know what to do in the case of a natural disaster, a disease outbreak, or another wide-scale emergency?
Not really.
Are you able to get to safety quickly in case of an emergency like a fire or a natural disaster?
Yes.
Do you or somebody else have concerns about you falling or being unstable?
No, not at this time.
Do you feel safe at home?
Yes.
Are you ever worried for the security of your personal belongings?
No.
Has anyone used or taken your money without your permission?
No.
Do people ask your permission before coming into your home?
Yes, they always knock.
Are you able to lock the doors to your room if you want to?
Yes, I can.
Do you have enough privacy in your home?
Yes, I think I do.
Are you able to decide how to furnish and decorate your home?
Yes.
Are your visitors able to come at any time, or are there only certain times of day that visitors are allowed?
Any time of day.
Do you have privacy with visitors at home if you want to?
Yes.
Can you use the phone privately whenever you want to?
Yes.
Do you have access to food at all times of the day? Could you grab a snack if you wanted to? Or...
Certain times of day, the kitchen is closed,
Okay.
but most of the time, anything that we want is available.
Okay. Do people read your mail or email without asking you first?
No, they don't.
Now let's talk about the community you live in. Are you able to do things you enjoy outside of your home when and with whom you want to? Are you able to visit friends or neighbors or go shopping or do movies or anything like that?
Yes, our bus has a lift, so it's convenient for me to take the bus whenever I need it.
Okay. Do you have transportation when you want to go do things outside of your home?
Yes, I do.
Do you have transportation to get to medical appointments when you need to?
Yes, I do.
So many people use many devices, the canes, walkers, you're using a wheelchair, people use hearing aids and glasses. I'm going to run through a list of items and ask you if you need one or have one or need an upgrade to the one you have, or if you just don't need it at all, okay? A walker?
Do I need it?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Do you have one, or?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And you don't need an upgrade for that?
No.
Okay. A scooter?
No.
You don't need it, or you don't have one?
I don't have one. I don't need it.
Okay. A cane?
No.
Okay. Your wheelchair, do you need an upgrade for your wheelchair?
No, I don't.
Hearing aids?
No, thank goodness.
And I see you're wearing glasses. Are
Yes.
those good, or do you need an upgrade for those, or
Every year.
every year? Okay. And any kind of communication device?
No.
And portable oxygen?
No, I don't need it.
Okay. Is there any other device that I didn't mention that you need?
No, I have enough.
Okay. Now let's talk about what your typical day looks like. Do you have a paying job in the community, either full-time or part-time?
No, I don't.
Would you like a job?
No, not at this time.
Do you do any volunteer work?
No, I don't.
Do you like how you usually spend your time during the day?
Yes, I do.
Do you get up and go to bed when you want to?
Yes.
Can you eat your meals when you want to?
Yes.
Do you ever have to skip a meal due to financial worries?
No.
Do you have access to healthy foods like fruits and vegetables when you want them?
Yes.
If you want them?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's talk about your health. How would you describe your overall health? And I'll read the options.
Okay.
Excellent, very good, good, fair, or poor.
I'd say good.
Compared to 12 months ago, how would you say your health is? Is it much better, somewhat better, about the same, somewhat worse, or much worse?
I'd say somewhat better.
During the past 12 months, do you forget things more often than before? Does it seem to be getting worse?
Yes.
Have you or someone else discussed your forgetting things with a doctor or a nurse?
No.
How often do you feel lonely, sad, or depressed? And again, it's often, sometimes, not often, or never, or almost never.
Almost never.
During the last 12 months, have you talked to someone about feeling sad and depressed? This could be a family member, a friend, a doctor, or a nurse.
No, I haven't.
Do you take any medications that help you feel less sad or depressed?
Yes. That would be pain medication.
Okay. Do you have a primary care doctor?
Yes, I do.
Can you get an appointment to see a primary care doctor when you need to?
Yes.
In the past year, have you gone to the emergency room for any of the following reasons? Tooth or mouth pain?
No.
Falling or losing your balance?
No.
Any other reason?
No.
In the past 12 months, have you stayed overnight in the hospital or a rehab or nursing facility but then were discharged to go home?
No.
Okay. Have you had the following preventative care? A physical exam within the past year?
Yes, I have.
A hearing exam?
No.
A vision exam within the past year?
No.
A flu shot?
Yes.
A routine dental visit in the past year?
Yes.
And a cholesterol screening done by a doctor or nurse in the past 5 years?
Would you repeat that?
Sure. A cholesterol screening done by a doctor or nurse within the past 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been diagnosed with a chronic condition or conditions? Some examples are diabetes, asthma, respiratory disease, arthritis, heart disease, high blood pressure, pressure or bed sores, but it could be any other conditions that last several months or longer.
Yes.
Do you know how to manage that chronic condition or conditions?
Yes.
Do you take or are you supposed to take any prescription medications?
Yes.
Do you understand why you take your medications and what they are for?
Yes.
Finally, I want to ask a few more questions about you. Do you have any of the following forms of decision-making assistance? Durable power of attorney,
Yes, I do.
a healthcare proxy,
Yes.
supported decision-making. That means you voluntarily appointed someone to assist you with making decisions about your life.
Yes.
Court-appointed legal guardianship,
No.
a living will.
Yes.
Do the services you receive meet your needs and goals?
Yes, they do.
What additional services might help you, in addition to the services that you're getting now?
I can't think of any.
Okay. Do you want any help planning for your future needs for services?
No, I don't think so.
Do you feel in control of your life?
That's really difficult to say. Would you repeat that?
Sure. Do you feel in control of your life?
Yes.
Now, for this question, I'm going to read this list out loud. Please tell me, out of these 4 things, which one is the most important to you right now? Health, safety, being independent, or being engaged with your community and friends?
Health.
Okay. And then, out of the 3 remaining, can you tell me which is the most important? Being independent, safety, or being engaged with your community and friends?
Being independent.
And with being engaged with your community and friends or safety, which one is more important?
Safety.
Is there anything else that you'd like to tell me that we didn't cover today? Keep in mind, this is confidential and anonymous.
I'm surrounded by loving, caring people. And family and friends. And their support is very important to me.
Okay. Well, that finishes our survey, and I would like to thank you very much for participating with us today. Sorry, are there any questions that you have for me?
No, I don't think so. It's been very productive.
Thank you. All right.